Hello everybody, I'm Diego, and I'm one out of 3 triplet flames who are rainbow star people. Today, I'm going to be covering an interesting topic, which is about how you could possibly have triplet flames. This video's topic is about 10 signs that you could have triplet flames. But before I get into this topic, please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content like this. Now on to this video. So I wrote down on this piece of paper the 10 signs that you could have triplet flames, just to make sure that I remember all of them, because 10 signs is quite a lot. So let's get started. So the first sign that you could have triplet flames, and this sign is the biggest sign that you could have triplet flames, is when you close your eyes and ask your heart how many times your soul was split into. Your heart tells you that your soul was split into 3 parts. So therefore, your heart tells you that your soul was split into 3 human bodies. The second sign that you could have triplet flames is that you identify as biamorous. This means that you are only capable of feeling attracted to or being in a relationship with 2 people at a time. The third sign that you could have triplet flames is that you identify as duogamous. This means that you only want to be in a relationship with a maximum of 2 other people at a time. The fourth sign that you could have triplet flames is that you experience telepathy with 2 other people. You can sense these 2 other people's feelings. You can sense their thoughts. You can sense what they are saying. You can sense what they are telling you, even though they're not in front of you. And you can pick up on, what they may be smelling or what they may be tasting. You might even pick up on what they may be touching physically. So you have this telepathy with these 2 other people, and you're able to pick up on their thoughts, feelings, what they sound like, what they taste, what they touch. You're acutely aware of what these 2 other people are doing. The big thing with telepathy that I need to warn you about is only telepathize with someone else when that person has given you permission to telepathize with them. The best thing you can do if you want to telepathize with someone is ask them for permission. Say, "May I please telepathize with you?" If they say no, you need to respect that. If they say yes, feel free to exchange your telepathic information with that person. All right, let's move on to the 5th sign that you have triplet flames. You experience quantum entanglement with 2 other people. That means that whatever affects you affects them, and whatever affects them affects you. So for example, if one of your triplet flames is feeling very down and upset, that causes you to suddenly shift and feel upset yourself, even though you weren't feeling upset before. So your mood might suddenly shift to feeling upset for apparently no reason at all, and it's because your triplet flame feels upset. Or something could happen where you suddenly feel happy and excited about something you've achieved, and then both of your triplet flames suddenly start laughing and feeling happy. It's because whatever affects them affects you, and whatever affects you affects them. And that is because of quantum entanglement. Remember that quantum entanglement transcends all space and all time. So because of this, whatever affects you affects them instantaneously, and whatever affects them affects you instantaneously. It is very important as a triplet flame to remember to discern what your own emotions are and be compassionate towards yourself and towards others, because it's important not to let yourself be overtaken by the emotions of others, and to remember what your own emotions are so you don't get lost in the emotions of others. That being said, we all live in an interconnected reality, so even if your emotions aren't completely altered by your triplet flames, you might experience a slight shift in your being when they experience shifts themselves. Because whatever affects you affects them, and whatever affects them affects you. Look, we live in an interconnected reality, and that's just the way things are. We are interconnected. So that is why we experience shifts simultaneously when we're quantumly entangled with these people. So the sixth sign that you could have triplet flames is that you are non-conventional. So you don't seem to fit into societal stereotypes of what a relationship should look like. Because societal stereotypes want you to be in a monogamous relationship, but you're like, no, I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship. That doesn't fit in to what I feel is right for me, right? So you don't seem to live like most people do. You bounce to the beat of your own drum, and you follow your own intuition and your own guidance system. You don't necessarily fit in with other people. You feel like an outcast, like an outsider. You feel kind of weird and strange compared to other people. And it's because you're meant to experience triplet flame union. It's because you're meant to experience being in a relationship with two other people. You're meant to be in a relationship with both of your triplet flames. And that's why you live very non-conventionally, and you don't seem to fit into societal stereotypes of what a relationship should look like. The seventh sign that you could have triplet flames, and this is a fun sign. I find this sign fun. So you like shipping 3 people together as a throuple. So, for example, you like looking at anime and be like, oh, you know, these 3 people would be so cute together as a throuple. Or you look at TV shows and you're like, oh, they would make such a cute throuple. Or you look at a movie or several different movies and you're like, you know, I really like how these 3 people are shipped together in this movie. And the reason you like shipping people together as throuples is because you can see yourself being in a throuple relationship. The 8th sign that you could have triplet flames is that you are drawn to soulful and polyamorous communities that think alike. You're basically drawn to communities that are soulful and polyamorous because they think like you do. You think alike, you think similar to them. And because of this, you are drawn to these groups. You are drawn to dating sites that include polyamory. You're drawn to groups that have to do with spirituality that are all-inclusive, that include people like you. You're drawn to groups that are very accepting of diversity and very accepting of who you are, because that is your community and your tribe. The ninth sign that you could have triplet flames is that these two other people are a mirror reflection of who you are on a deep soul level. So you might notice that these two people will reflect back to you what your inner shadows are and what your inner insecurities and weaknesses are, but they also reflect back to you the light and the love that you're made of. They reflect back to you how you are able to experience peace and freedom in your life, and they reflect back to you who you are on a deep soul level. They reflect back to you all of your strengths as well. And the interesting thing about triplet flames is that your strengths cover their weaknesses, and their strengths cover your weaknesses. So basically, you complement each other, and you even have contrasting personalities. But these contrasting personalities and these strengths and weaknesses complement each other and make the relationship synergistic. And you reflect each other on a deep soul level. And you might even hear them say to you, "We are your mirror reflection." Or they might say things like, "You're basically another version of me." Or they might say things like, "Oh my gosh, we're the same." And what they're referring to is they're the same soul as you. You're a mirror reflection of them because they come from the same exact soul as you. You will even notice that they have the same aura as you. For instance, if you have a rainbow aura, they will have a rainbow aura. Both of them will have a rainbow aura if you have triplet flames. If you have a golden aura, both of these people will also have a golden aura because they're your triplet flames. Or if you have a diamond aura, both of these people will also have a diamond aura because they're your triplet flames. See, because the type of starseed will be the same because you have the same soul. So if you're an indigo star person, these two people will also be indigo star people. If you're a crystal star person, both of these people will be crystal star people. If you're a rainbow star person like me, both of these two people will also be rainbow star people. I have a rainbow aura, so my triplet flames also have a rainbow aura, and my triplet flames are also rainbow star people. Let's move on to the last and final sign, the 10th sign that you have triplet flames. And this sign is interesting, right? And it makes sense once you think about it. You are drawn to finding out more about the topic of triplet flames, and you find triplet flames fascinating and interesting. So the fact that you even clicked on this video and decided to listen to it could be a sign that, hey, you might actually have triplet flames yourself. So the fact that you are drawn to this topic and find it fascinating and interesting just shows that what I'm talking about reflects in your soul on some level. Even if you happen to have a twin flame or if you have quadruplet flames, this video was somehow meant to be in your life, and you were meant to hear this message. Thank you all so much for listening to this video. Thank you all so much for being here for me. I really do appreciate all of the subscribers I've gotten on this channel. I really appreciate all of you, and I am sending you all so much love, peace, and freedom. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Peace out, much love, and may you all be free. Mwah!